back to my channel. Today is a design with me video. I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, and if you're not, welcome back. I do a lot of design stuff, Disney stuff, Cricut stuff, crafting stuff, glitter stuff, embossing stuff, all the things that crafters do, that's what I do, and sometimes even more. All right, so today, what are we doing? We are going to design our own Mickey ears using my hand-drawn clip art. If you're interested in finding out how to make your own hand-drawn clip art, I came out with a 4-part series on my channel that you guys can check out. It's really cool, and it's really cool. It's just, that's what I'm gonna leave it at, okay? So I'm taking that entire process and my members get a ton of my hand-drawn clip art. Today we're gonna play around with my DIY Mickey ear clip art, and we're gonna play and make some Mickey ear stickers. We're gonna do softball stickers. Learn how to talk, then go on the internet. Tip for advice for myself. I was talking to myself just now. So I am going to show you how I turned just basic old softball clip art into some Disney softball clip art with my hand-drawn clip art. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, you can watch the other series because that'll help you see a lot of the other clip art I've come out with. And if you want more videos on other clip arts that I've done or am going to do, let me know, because I always want to know if you're interested. Otherwise, we're wasting all of our lives. All right, let's get going on this tutorial. Work with our build your own Mickey ears, and I'm gonna show you a couple different fun things you can do with these. You can make your own Mickey ear clip art, or you can add Mickey ears to pretty much anything. So today I'm gonna add them to a softball because we use a lot of softball stickers in my planner. Well, I do. And of course, I'd love to make them Disney-fied. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with a blank canvas and add my own image. And I'm going to find my, under design elements, I've got a bunch of clip art. So I'm gonna go to clip art and I'm gonna find the softball, and we're going to put the Mickey ears of choice on my softball. And I can make a few different ones so they're not always the same, and we will pull those into Design Space. So I just recently kind of like pulled a lot of my clip art out of files so that I could see them all, because for when I'm designing, I like to just visualize everything, and so they're half organized. Like half of them are in files and half are not, but I did pull all the sports balls out. I'm guessing it's gonna be under the S's because it's gonna be softball, but I've got a lot of clip art that I use. So let's go down to the S's. There it is, softball. All right, so I'm just going to start with the basic softball. I'm gonna make it a little smaller because I need room for its bow and its ears. And then I'm going to go into, oh, I didn't realize we can grab from Dropbox. So if you add any of our files to your Dropbox, you could try that. But I'm just gonna go into, right now all my clip art's on my desktop that I've been creating for you guys. So I'm gonna go into make your own Mickey ears, and I'm gonna grab a couple different ears. We'll start with just black ones, and then we can go in and make a character as well. So let's do a black ear, and the way these are designed is that you just have to import one and size it to where you want it and get it how you want it on whatever you're adding this to. And I'm gonna just put this right on the softball where I want it, and then I'm going to Command-C, Command-V, or right-click, copy, paste, or if you're on a PC, it'll be Control-C, Control-V. All right, so I'm gonna put him over here, and then let's add a bow. So I'm gonna add one more image. We should already be in Make Your Own Mickey Ears, because that's where we left off, and actually all my bows are in its own file called bows. So let's add a, I want a cheetah bow to the ears. And then I'm gonna put that right there and put it like that. And I'm just going to download this. The one thing I don't like about this anymore is you can't change the name of it. I might be missing something. You could also take the bow and like put it to the side, which is really cute. For some reason, sometimes PicMonkey does, like, I'll save this, watch, and it'll still look perfect. I don't know why sometimes it just glitches like that. So I'm gonna open this up and you can see that it's perfectly good. So we're gonna cut a bunch of little softballs, but I'm gonna make a couple different characters. So I could also just add the bow. This is a good way you can sell these clip arts. I might just save this too. So you can sell anything with the bows on it. Just once you put the Mickey ears on it, you cannot sell anything that looks like Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. So if you're looking to make sticker sheets and sell them, you definitely can use our bows. You just can't make the Mickey ears. And sorry if you were just hearing my Cricut cut. We were making a lot of things in the background because I'm filming this entire series right now. Okay, so I just re-downloaded the softball. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, add my own image from my computer. Let's pick another ear. Let's go back to make your own Mickey ears. Let's do a character. So I want to do Ariel. So I'm going to pick, not her scales, I'm going to pick that one, which is the shell. And we're going, I don't know why the softball is looking like it's cropped, but sometimes just PicMonkey can get a little wonky. Maybe if I move it a little bit. Why is it doing that? I don't know. It's just a glitch, but it's not like that because we didn't do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the little flounder ear. I'm gonna be adding more clip art as time goes on. Obviously these take me a while because I have to draw them, I have to digitize them, I have to you know, clean them up. If you wonder how I do them, I've put together an entire series to show you how I create my clip art, how I turn them into Mickey ears. I'm going to move this one over here because I want Flounder's fins, the blue. I mean, I guess I could flip it, but I just don't want his fins to look like they're going that way. And we're going to put it on the ball, and I'm going to resize everything so it's in frame in a second. So I'm going to put these how I want them. I'm going to Control or Command A, depending on if you're a Mac or a PC. Oh, and something about PicMonkey, when you hold Shift on normal design programs, it keeps it all proportionate, but when you hold it on PicMonkey, it undoes it. So now let's add a bow, if that made sense. When you play with it, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, clip art, bows. Let's do, now I could go with just a purple bow or I could go with the scaly bow depending on what I want. Doesn't even look like I have a regular purple bow, but I do have like teal bows. They match all the princesses, but let's just try out the bow I made for her with these scales. And this is gonna be an Ariel inspired softball bow. And it's so cute. So I could change the bow to the side if I want a little bit. So that is an Ariel inspired softball bow. And I want these to be pretty small because they're gonna take up a lot of space, and they're gonna go, actually, if we want, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. So if you want these to be like cleaned up, you can take the softball and put it behind the bow, but on top of the ears like so. And then it'll look like the bow's on top of the ears and the ears are behind the bow. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I'm gonna download this guy and let's make one more character, and then we will take them into Design Space and make a bunch of them. All right, let's do, we could do just like a Tiffany style bow, or we could do another character, which the characters are cute. Doesn't make sense so much. I could also put a baseball hat. Let's see if that looks cute. So I could take the baseball hat and put it on the softball like so. Again, the softball's being kind of weird. So that's example. When I held Shift, it like skewed it. So don't hold Shift if you're used to designing in any other program. You don't want to do that. Oh, computer's dying. Gotta get my charger. Okay, so you can make this a little smaller. Just put it on the softball if you want. Like that's kind of cute. Let's download that. And then we could also add, let's see. Let's add oh yeah, let's add the Sorcerer Mickey hat just because that's so cute. And we could also add a bow if we would like. Okay, that's gonna be ridiculous cute. I wish the softball was showing up the right way so that you could see it. There we go. Okay, let's put the Sorcerer Mickey hat just a little bit smaller. And then I wanna, like, we could either leave it like that, like that's really cute, or you could do that with a baseball. That'd be really cute for a boy. And I'm gonna add a bow just because I love the bows. I can't help it. And I'm just gonna do the red and white polka dots. Red and white polka dots goes so cute with just everything. So I'm just gonna put it right there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, download it. All right, let's hopefully we can get through this without my computer dying. Otherwise I'll film the second clip. Okay, so now let's go into Design Space. I was already working on something, obviously, so let's make a new project. That was done. Okay, so let's make a new project, replace the old project, and come on. No, I want to replace it. Okay, upload. So now we're gonna go in and upload all the little PNGs that we just created. So I might just show you how to do one, and then I'll be back after I get them all in and I charge my computer. Okay, so they go to downloads. Really need to clean my computer before I film these things. Okay, let's just go with Sorcerer Mickey because that's the cutest one so far, I think. We're gonna click complex so we pick up all the colors, and you can clean it up if there's any little pieces, but I try to do my best to make sure that there's not. Like you can see there's one right there. So if that bothers you, you can go in and erase it. Okay, so what I was gonna show you, let me be back. I'll be back in a second. Now that I have 4 of them in here, I'm going to insert them all into a project. And then we're gonna resize them pretty small. And I've showed you guys how to make sticker sheets outside of Design Space, but sometimes these are really a lot easier just to do a bunch because we can just resize them tiny. And like I'm at 75%. So I want them to be probably like a 1/4 inch. So I can type that in here, 0.25 of an inch. Like that's gonna be really small. Do I want it that small? Let's do a 1/2 inch. Just stickers just go a long way. You don't have to make them very big. So let's make them all not 5 inches, 0.5 inches. Because I want these bad boys to go as icons on my little scrimmage games, all those. So I'm gonna use those on the sides as icons. So now I'm just gonna do 4 and then I'm gonna click make it. But what I'm gonna do here is see how many I can fit on one sheet. Like 30 fits just fine. Look how cute the little icons are. Do I really need this many softballs? Yes, I do. Okay, I have 2 kids in softball, so of course I need this many. So I could probably fit even 50 on one sheet. And now we're on to 2 sheets. So there's 2 on there, so I could fit 49 on this sheet. So 49 times 4 is a lot. So almost 200 softballs. This sheet is gonna last me quite a while. And then if I wanted to go in and do the calculations perfectly or reset them like this, I could create a sheet like this, or that was way faster for me just to do how many I needed. And then I can also move these guys around if I really want to, if I wanted to create the sheet perfect, if that's up to you. And then if you want to like be able to cut these, I would just make sure they're lined up, which these are. You could cut, you know, along this line and this line, but you could also move these if you want them separate. So let's click continue, and then you guys can see these bad boys in my planner at the end of this video.